done doing that pick a card. I'm gonna do this last video and then I'm done for today. We gonna get into the energy between Tammy from Love and Hip Hop and Wacka Flocka. We gonna get into some things. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell all, and share my shit. Okay. All right, I'm getting these cards together, and then I'm gonna get started, and then I'm going in the house because I'm tired of getting ate up by bugs. All right. I don't feel like there is like this is gonna be long what it might be because I'm long-winded. Like you never know. You never know. But like I feel like something is just kind of is what it is. Like that's intuitive what I feel. Like something is what it is between Waka Flocka and Tammy. It's like there's really nothing left to be said. There's nothing left to be said here. Like, but I don't know. A part of me just kind of feel like they may get back together, but I don't know. Cause like I'm kind of channeling uh that dude that be on Love and Hip Hop and his baby mama. Like she's Erica Banks, not Erica Banks, but Erica Dixon or something like that. Um, I'm trying to think of his name. He used to be a part of Crime Mob. I can't think of his name right now. Um, but that's who I'm channeling. So it makes me feel like maybe she's gonna go back, or maybe she'll go back, because that's who I'm channeling is that dude from Crime Mob and Erica Dixon from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Gosh, I forgot his name. He Scrappy. Scrappy. That's what I feel like. It's something about Waka Flocka and Scrappy that is very similar. Cause that's who I'm channeling. So I feel like there's really nothing left to be said here. I really feel like Waka Flocka treated his side chicks better than he treated Tammy. Like he one of those. He one of those like where he tries to sell you a fantasy. Okay? Cause like who I'm channeling is wild. But Waka Flocka is one of those dudes that will sell you a fantasy. Right? And he'll treat you amazing. Right? As long as y'all don't get together, as long as y'all don't get in no serious relationship, as long as y'all don't like he's giving me Scrappy vibes. Like where he's giving me Jeezy. Like, I don't know if y'all seen my video. Y'all need to follow me, subscribe to me. Yes, Ali. Subscribe to me and watch some of my celebrity videos. Go watch that video that I did with Young Jeezy and Jenny Mai. Because that's the energy. That's Waka Flocka's energy. He's Young Jeezy. All right. And Jenny Mai, I feel like, too, because I'm channeling, like, these, like, people, there's something about Scrappy that like I don't know if it's colorism, hair texturism, or like if it's just he makes the side chicks feel like they're better or they got one up on his wife or on his man. Like it's something about that. Cause I know with Scrappy, I know with Waka Flocka, he has like the preference. So like but I'm gonna see. But with me channeling Jeannie Mai and Jeezy and so much colorism, so much shit centered around like making making black women feel little, making black women feel small. Like it's something about that energy. So I don't necessarily know if Waka is color struck. I don't know if Waka has something against black women. I don't know, but this is just the energies that I'm channeling while I'm putting the cards together. But that's like what spirit is sending to me, like the visions of those energies. So now I'm about to put these cards up and we're about to We're about to get started, and I might even do relationship no contact. I might even add that in there because they're not together anymore. But I still feel like they will mess around. I don't know because like me just channeling Erica Dixon and Scrappy, like I just feel like they would secretly still mess around. Like she would go from main to side, back to main. Like it's just weird. You know, guys, sometimes they're weird, baby. Like I don't know what else to say. Like sometimes they're weird. Okay? They're weird. Let's see. Cause I had a chick on TikTok the other day. She was talking about she was the dude's main. She was his wife. Then they got divorced. Then she became the side, and then from the side she became the main or the wife again. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Y'all think this shit like what is? Baby, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's why I'm single. Cause no, like, what type of emotional roller coaster, confused ass shit was that? Like, and she was laughing about it too. The only thing that I learned is that you never know an outcome of how it's gonna be between you and a guy. Because you could be with a guy, you could think he's toxic, you could think he's terrible, and then he the one that treats you the best. You could be with a guy, start off as a side chick, then move to main, then start back off as a side chick, then he then move back to main, and he acts right. Like it's so many. It's a wild card when it comes to men. Like there's something about Wacka Flaka that's a wild card. Okay, this is just me intuitively channeling. Okay, I could be wrong, but I'm about to see. We about to see. We about to see if the card's gonna confirm. All right. Cats never lie. Last breath aside. Now I think about if it's my time to die. I don't know what I was thinking. Instead of wasting time with feeling. I need to live my life because my time is unforgiving. Maybe somebody feel like they need to catch up, or they need to catch up on time that's been lost. Like they need to catch up on lost time. Life changed around. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's get into the channeling. I've lightened the incense, calling on the Orisha oil. Please give me the highest, most purest message of all. Amen. Ra. Tapping into the energy of Wacka Flaka and Tammy. Amen. Ra. So let's see what they say. Let's see what's going on here between these two. All right. How does Wacka Flaka sees Tammy? How does Wacka Flaka sees Tammy? I just feel like dudes really be confused. Like dudes don't really know what they want. Like they don't really, like I be telling girls like, I don't think you should really stress about, don't invest too much into a guy. The reason why I say that is because guys don't really know what they want. Like a dude, men just simply exist. They simply date and exist. The idea that they know what they want, they know what they looking for, like is a lie. They simply test out waters and then accidentally fall in love. Like sometimes they don't even realize they're in love with you till you're gone. Like till you're not there no more. And then like, oh shit, I love this girl. Like they don't even realize it till you ain't there no more. Like men are a wild card. They don't know till they know. They can come off with you starting out with this Love Jones bullshit, right? They can start off with Love Jones bullshit and then be like, yeah, I ain't feeling nothing. Like, yeah. And then back away. It comes across as them stringing you along. It does come across as them stringing you along. But in reality, from a male's perspective, he don't really know. He don't know till he tries you. Once he tries you, he be like, you know what? I hyped you up in my head. He ain't gonna tell you it like this, but this is what he's thinking. I hyped you up in my head. You're not really all that amazing like I thought you were. Like I must have been thinking with my D. And then he moves on. And then he backs away. And then he's like, oh yeah, I don't want to marry this person. You know what I'm saying? A nigga could find, a nigga could, that's why I be telling y'all that's why I be telling women don't really accept cheating. I mean, you because it's like you run the risk of losing your dude. Don't let these men fool you when they talk about, oh, I don't catch feelings from sex. I mean, sex is sex to men, but there are some women that they catch feelings for through sex. There are certain women that I'm gonna repeat this. There is certain women that they catch feelings for through sex. So you allowing cheating, that's why I consider cheating a man is still shopping. I ain't the one. That's how I see it. I see it like that for a reason. Because while a man is going around playing games, he gonna fuck around, fall in love with a side bitch. That side bitch gonna get everything that you was begging for him to give you. So to me, a man that's still roaming ain't sold on me. Really, he's supposed to be sales because I am the feminine energy. He is the pursuer. So really, he's supposed to be selling to me while I should fuck with him. A lot of girls are backwards. You're the picker. He's the performer. A lot of girls are the performer and letting the man be the picker. The man gonna pick you all because he's a man. Like, this is what women fail to realize. He is going to pick you all because men operate from a energy of the more the merrier. Women operate from an energy of quality over quantity. And because and this very thing is how a lot of girls lose in the game of love. That very mentality is how a lot of girls, because once they get their sights set on someone, they're monogamous instantly. Oh, I'm going to invest in this person. I'm going to pour in this person. I'm going to nurture this garden. This is the garden I want. But what if the garden don't want the tender? Then what? You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your resources. Because what if the garden don't want the tender? What if the garden don't want you to tend to their shit? They want somebody else to tend to their shit. They ain't sold on you. What, you ever thought about that? Like, because a lot of girls operate backwards. A lot of girls operate from a masculine energy. They operate from the pursuer. There's something about this couple where Tammy, as fine as she is, and is oogly, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And as oogly as Wacka Flaka is, he must have a big dick because I just, excuse my language, but it is what it is. Like, she's the pursuer. She's the one constantly jumping through hoops. You only need me. You only need me. But clearly there's something about her he ain't sold on because he's still out there pursuing. So something ain't right. That don't mean there's nothing wrong with Tammy. And I need women to like stop thinking that. Just because a man doesn't want you, that does not mean anything is wrong with you. Because the first thing girls do is, I need to fix myself. He's cheating, so I'm doing something wrong. Maybe he's just a low-down dirtbag and you deserve better. Did you ever think about that? Like, the first thing women do is blame themselves. I remember this one chick, and it's something about Tammy where she's doing this. I feel like Wacka ain't really a trick like that. Like, you know how a lot of girls be feeling like if a nigga got money, he gonna trick off on her. That ain't true. That is so not true. There is so many, especially in the celebrity world, there is so many dudes who have a lot of money and don't trick. Literally, Gabrielle Union, Dwayne Wade. Like, literally, this nigga is a millionaire. He can afford to buy Gabrielle Union 10 houses if he wanted to. And yet he going 50-50 with that girl. He don't like that bitch. I don't care what y'all say. A man that makes you work while you pregnant. A man that makes you work while you pregnant. A man that makes you pay 50% of the bills and he can provide. A man that bitches about taking care of his child when he has a lot of wealth and abundance. Does not like your ass. And he wants you to suffer. Because there ain't no way. He does not like you. Like, it's funny that women can't recognize when a man can't stand your ass. Any man making you pay 50-50 don't want you and he can't stand you. and he using you as a build-a-bear. Any man that tell you that I don't want you resting in your feminine. I want you to be a workhorse. Like the idea of you even being happy and relaxed. Because there's men out there where they hate for a woman to be in her in an resting state. They feel like a woman should be a workhorse. Look, men do for who they want to do for, and that's the end of it. You know how men always be telling us like men always be telling women that like we gotta hold the standards for all men. Like we can't which I get the logic, but I don't like that logic because they don't follow it. A man will sit here in your face and tell you he not looking for marriage, and he just looking for friends or friends with benefits, and in the very same breath will go to another bitch and hey, when we getting together? 3 months later, I'm marrying you. I want him. But he just told you. Or if you ask him for something, he'll be stingy towards you. But if another girl were to ask him for, matter of fact, the bitch may not even have to ask. Like, he'll go spend money. He'll go broke for the bitch. That same nigga. So it just kind of pisses me off because men never practice what they preach. It's like some of the shit that they say is true, but they never practice what they preach. Because if he really wanted you and you was his type, and you was truly his type, right? He wouldn't be upset about taking you out on a date. He wouldn't be crying about a price. These dudes that are like this are looking for cheap, easy sex. So don't you be that girl. And it's so crazy because like, women think being fair, and I keep trying to tell them, you cannot be fair to man. You cannot, listen, you do not know the nature of men if you are sitting up here talking about being fair. Men don't play fair. Men manipulate, do what they got to do to get their best, to yield the best results for themselves. They are largely, by nature, self-centered as fuck. And they're always going to try to get theirs before you get yours. They're always going to try to get theirs. I'm telling you. Think about any energetic connection that you ever had with a man. Even the men that most women consider good men, consider evolved, consider exception to the rule. Pay attention to that shit. If you ever notice, men always try to get the most for the least. They always try to get the most for the least. They always try to breadcrumb and shortchange you. I don't give a fuck how much they like you. Their whole thing is getting the most for the least. That's why I laugh when women be like, men are natural protectors and providers. No, the fuck they're not. They're literally predators. They're predators. And I'm not saying that like in a nasty way. I'm saying it in like hunters. Like they're hunters. Like they're conquerors. So when I say predators, I'm not saying that in a loaded way. I'm saying it in like they're hunters, they're conquester type of people, type of humans. So their brain wiring is totally different and their perception is totally different from that of women's. What we see, we can look at the same thing and see something totally different from the man. Interpret something totally different from the man. And a lot of women make the mistake of assuming that a man sees through the same lens she sees through. This is how a lot of y'all get fucked over. You're not thinking from the lens of a man. You're thinking from the lens of a woman. You're not thinking from the lens of a hunter, of a conqueror, because men are all about power. They're all about exertion of power, obtaining power. Even in relationship, men don't wholly understand partnership. They don't understand equality. Everything always has to be in a pecking order, in a hierarchical system. Men don't understand true love. They don't understand true partnership. All they understand is power and disempower. Master and slave. Because they're operating from a conqueror mentality, their brain wiring is totally different from women, and women don't get this. Women go into situations assuming a man thinks like a fucking woman. Real talk. And this is how they lose every fucking time. Like, the nature of the guy is very ruthless. They pretty that shit up for you, but the nature of it is of men are ruthless. And a lot of women don't understand that because they hear pretty words. He tells them what they want to hear, or he lays down good pipe, or he throws some money her way. Yeah, the money don't even mean shit. He throws some money her way. And she think, oh, he loves me. It be manipulation. Whole time it be manipulation. Anything a man say, you need to think about it from a hunter, conqueror, or predator to prey mentality. Transactional, because men are transactional. So I know you think that you are virtuous if you giving it up for free, if you paying for a dude's meals, if you're cheapening yourself, you think you're virtuous. But for a man, from a man's eye, you are an easy fuck. You're low, but you're low. From a man's perspective, he gonna go in your face and he's gonna say, oh, you're such a virtuous good woman. He gonna talk that game. He gonna be like, oh, you're such a virtuous woman, you're a good woman. Like, a woman's never bought me a meal. Niggas do that too. Niggas will sit up here, go online, because they know women are always in competition with other women. They know that. And that is also a show of low self-esteem. If you're a bitch who is obsessed with proving to be better than other women, or you are obsessed with comparing yourself to other women or competing with other women, you are a low self-esteem having bitch. I'm just telling you like it is. And these dudes have a field day with bitches with low self-esteem. These dudes have a field day with women who are more obsessed with the woman than the man. They don't even be giving a fuck about the man half the time. That's why I be like, sometimes I think most women really go the other way. Most women really want to be with a bitch, because that is weird. That is weird to be more interested in the other in his bitch than the actual man. It's like once the girl is gone or don't want him or they don't even want the nigga no more. A lot of girls do this. Compare and contrast. Comparing, oh, it's a shape, is hers, is my shape better? Is she cuter than me? Is she this? Is she that? Like, a lot of girls do this shit. It's very like pseudo, like LGBTQ. Like, just very strange. Like, I'll be lucky if I even remember what a bitch had on. Like, real talk. Shadow attributes: intoxication with destructive power, destroying other dreams or potential. He ran over this girl. He ran over this girl. He was a hater. He tried to destroy her dreams with this destroyer card. Wacka Flaka did not want her shining. With this destroyed, like, instantly, it's crazy. When I seen this card, that is the vision that came to me. Like, Wacka Flaka is jealous of Tammy. Wacka Flaka does not want to see her shine. Wacka Flaka, he intentionally sabotages anything that she tries to do, point blank, period, including her self-esteem. Part of him cheating is to make her feel less than, like, to trigger some type of insecurity in her. This man likely has low self-esteem. When a man does this, okay, he either feels like Tammy wouldn't fuck with him if he was broke because of what he looks like. He knows he's not that aesthetically pleasing. And some guys are bitter or jaded when they get with which is why sometimes I try to tell women to get your physical equal. When it comes to a man, you are better off getting your mental and physical equal. Or the guy needs to be like better than you. Like, he need to be smarter. He need to be wealthier. He need to be somebody that you would let mentor you. Like, he either needs to be at your level or he needs to be above your level. And this include in looks. If y'all ever notice, it be the ugly dudes that really have more audacity than the fine dudes. The ugly dudes really fuck you up. The dudes that you look 10 times better than, their thank you is to fuck you up. Mentally, physically, spiritually. They are worse than the fine dudes. Than the quote unquote pretty boys. The ones you think, oh, he will be so, and I feel like that's what Tammy is coming from. Like, she's seeing Wacka as like beneath her in looks. So she feel like, oh, he gonna appreciate me automatically because I'm fine. And two, I feel like women who date down, like, that's a reflection of your low self-esteem. I expect men to be codependent. I expect men to be codependent and have low self, like they're wired. Because they naturally have an inbuilt scarcity mind state and they're always in survival mode, I expect them to date down. Because everything about them is power, dominance, hierarchies. Because they operate from a competition. Because they operate from a scarcity mind state. That's how their brain is wired. They operate from a scarcity mind state. That's why I try to tell women, like, when you get with a guy and he's broken, because I feel like Wacka is extremely broken. Extremely. When you get with a guy and he's broken, like I said on my live on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, is preaching to the choir 2. Preaching to the choir 2. Like I said on my TikTok live, okay? When a man is broken, he destroys everything around him. When a woman is broken, she mostly destroys or is destructive to herself. So you as a woman is playing with fire when you are dealing with someone who is broken. You're putting yourself in harm's way. I'm telling you that now. Because a broken man, an unevolved man, is going to fuck you up. Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Real talk. A broken man is going to fuck you up. And a lot of these women are sitting up here talking about fix your predator, fix him, fix him, fix him. That is terrible advice. You are asking for these women to be traumatized until that man decide he wants to heal. Because here's the kicker. You can't heal a motherfucker that don't want to heal. You can't change a person that don't want to change. They have to take the initiative to want to do that themselves. You may think you're coming in a man's life and you're like, oh, well, I helped him heal. Oh, well, I helped. No. He took the initiation and he made the choice that he wanted to do this for whatever reason. Whatever incentive that he felt he needed to change. He needed to do better. He did that on his own accord. You did not do that. He did that. He took the initiative and made the decision to change. For whatever reason, he decided to do that. So a lot of women sitting up here talking about go and get a broken man, you're going to end up like Tammy. 9.5 times out of 10. You going to end up like Tammy, playing with fire, because that's what the fuck you're doing. You're playing with fire. You don't understand men. When men are in a destructive state, in a scarcity mind state, in a low vibration, and they are extremely broken from a lot of trauma, they will fuck you up. And it is stupid of you to continue to put yourself in harm's way. One thing about me, I'm almost done, is I learn from, I watch my surroundings. I learn from other women experiences. And I take note of certain patterns and certain human behaviors. And I also read books. There's a book called In the Minds of Angry and Controlling Men by Lundy Bancroft. And when I read that book, I was like, that's all men. What the fuck? Like, that's all of them. All of them. That's all of them. And then I got to thinking, maybe this is just their natures. Maybe this is just them in their natural state. So I just hate the push for women to be self-sacrificing and to put themselves through trauma and turmoil to try and fix a nigga. And for what? For an ego stroke? What's it all for? And then if you have kids with this traumatized ass man, you also putting your children or your future children, your unborn children in harm's fucking way. So at what point do you stop centering the man? At what point? At what point do you matter? At what point do your children matter? Like, seriously. This girl made a status about that, and I was pissed off because, ma'am, stop talking. Stop. Just stop talking. You're saying stupid ass shit. She pissed me off because it's enough girls already going through abuse because they think they could change a nigga, because they think they can heal a nigga. Stay away from broken males. Broken malehood is why they cheat. Broken malehood is why they tear you down. Broken malehood is why they try to dim your fucking light. Broken malehood is why they become jealous of women. Broken malehood is why they sabotage anything that you try to make, because he doesn't want you elevating. He doesn't want you above him. A lot of women are so unaware of male mentalities. The male is in constant, it is a competitive, in nature, not no artificial setup. Meaning you'll see this in them biologically without any social constructs, without any social programming. They are like this. Competitive. Testosterone is competitive. Estrogen is cooperative. Estrogen hormone is about working together. Testosterone is about competing, over dominating one and cutting down another. Competition. So this idea that jealousy is a feminine trait is a lie, because testosterone is the competitive hormone. Testosterone, jealousy comes from you comparing and contrasting. Jealousy comes from you competing with someone else. And if you feel like you cannot outbeat them, you want to tear them down. That stems from testosterone. Jealousy is a male trait. There's something about him where he's very jealous of Tammy. He's very jealous of Tammy. And I feel like if she stays with him, she's always going to deal with setbacks. She's not going to get anywhere. Like, she's just not. This is definitely a form of spell work. Okay? I feel like she has the potential to go far, but like she ain't got the right player on her team. She don't got the right. Y'all know how they say an artist. As I said this, because I feel like he doing spell work. These two cards fell on the ground in the reverse. Mystic. Delusional rapport with the divine. Mystic. He could be using black magic. Okay, he could be using black magic. He could be using black spell work or whatever they call it. Negative manifestations. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. This person could even be very problematic to keep Tammy busy. Like, he could be intentionally doing things to keep her at a constant state of distress. This is a form of spell work. Okay? This man, listen to me. Tammy got the wrong team. Tammy has the potential to go far, but she has the wrong team, and she's trying to do it with the wrong dude. Okay? This man has severe low self-esteem. He may even be threatened by her potential. You can't make this up. You cannot make this shit up. What is Wacka Flocka's? Oh, how does Tammy view Wacka Flocka? How does Tammy view Wacka Flocka? Like, Wacka Flocka, if like, I just got done doing a pick a card on loved ones. I feel like she knows that he's like, I feel like she knows what he's up to because Tammy viewing Wacka Flocka as the mediator in reverse, okay? Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. It's like he doesn't really take her serious, or he doesn't really take her serious. And with this mediator, he plays both sides. He's very two-faced. He plays both sides. It's like he's going to try to undermine her every step of the way, no matter what, even if they're not together. Give me more. What's the truth? This person, he may like having the financial upper hand. Mentor. So the truth is mentor. Yeah. Baby, this should really be upside down. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. He giving her inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. That's really what it should be. The mentor in the reverse. We're going to make that reverse because that's what it should be, because that's what he is. But he may be doing it under the guise of, I'm just trying to help you out, or you're just not there yet, or you still need more training, or da-da-da-da-da. Okay, what's the advice for this couple? Yeah, this is like Tammy would, if she was doing my pick a card, Tammy Rivera would have chosen like Pal 5 or Pal 4. She would have chosen either Pal 5 or Pal 4. So we have father here. Okay. She may got some daddy issues. Talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So I feel like Tammy trusts Wacka Flocka's judgment with very little question to it. And it's so crazy because the mediator, though, is coming. So I feel like she may be going against her intuition. But with this father card here as the advice, I feel like Tammy is partially trusting him, especially as far as whatever it is that she's trying to do, for whatever it is that she's trying to do. But it's like he may be using his power, yeah, shadow, like, ooh, dictator, control, abuse of authority. Yeah, basically, this is what he's doing. But this is the advice. So he could take a situation to actually show her the ropes and help build her up, and they can build an empire together. But instead, he's wanting to tear her house down. Wacka's wanting to tear her house down, okay, in order to maintain control. He's one of these energies where he doesn't really like, he likes to be the captain of the ship. Wacka Flocka is one of these energies where he likes to be the captain of the ship. And if there is somebody else that is better than him, or somebody else that can outshine him, or he feel is a threat, he gonna sink the fucking ship. Because he wants to be the captain of the ship. So he likes power imbalances. He likes where he has the upper hand. I'm telling y'all, if Tammy did my pick a card that's uploading right now, what does your passed away loved ones have to say to you? Like Tammy would have chosen Pal 5 or Pal 4. Okay. Give me one more for the advice for this situation here. So I ain't gonna lie. Tammy got some, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel like Tammy's intentions was all the way pure, because it's kind of looking like that she got with him to get her foot in the door in some type of way. I only say that because mentor Deliante, like, she felt like that he could take her projects farther. Okay, so she's starting to kind of look like she put up with a lot of his, like a Cassie. Like, she's starting to look like a Cassie. That's what she's starting to look like. And this is why I try to tell y'all that P. Diddy is rampant. P. Diddy is every fucking where. It didn't just start with P. Diddy and stop at P. Diddy. P. Diddy ain't even no motherfucking extreme, y'all. That is men. That is most men. Is P. Diddy. If you are shocked by anything that you see coming from P. Diddy, you have been living blindly and not in reality. You've been living in a delusional realm of what you think reality should be. You've been watching too much motherfucking Disney Channel. The victimhood is right here. And this is why this is a perfect example of what I was saying when I made that video. Y'all go watch my video. Aoki Kamorley Simmons' daughter dating a 65-year-old. That is something I most recently uploaded. Go watch that on my YouTube, you guys. This is why I said what I said in that video, that men are not a game. You think that you're coming in a situation. You think that you about to get to the bag. You think that you're about to get a career. You think all that type of shit. And you cannot out-wolf a motherfucking man. Like, you cannot scam a man, baby. And even if you could, you better hope you can do that shit cleanly. Because if he catches on to what the fuck you doing, you're in danger. Real talk. You're in danger. The victimhood. Victimhood is playing the victim for positive feedback for the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. And this came out in the reverse. This girl is a Cassie. This girl is a Cassie. I need y'all to take off y'all biased lens and see Cassie for what the fuck she was. Cassie was an opportunist. She got with P. Diddy because she thought that P. Diddy would give her the lavish lifestyle and would boost her fucking career. And she went on doing a lot of whorish things in order, because she thought this was going to get her career off the ground. She thought that this was going to help make her famous. And all she fucking ended up being was a pass around. And still didn't get whatever. She spent more time being P. Diddy's sex slave, or whoring, than she did making music. Then she did, like, y'all got to understand something. Once you give up the vagina, which is what the man wants, once you've lost, baby, you've lost. When you are trying to get something out of a man, right, and you're trying to use him as some type of level up, you if you're smart, you would know not to give him the sex. You would know that. Not to give him the sex, not to give him the baby, not to give him a ring. Make him put in the work. Get him to take you serious. Be about your business. Be about your business. Okay, stop taking dick and be about your business. Get him to do all the shit he's promised you, or call out his bluff, and then leave. And you win. But the moment you give up vagina, you've lost. Because that is what men are doing, all these elaborate things, all these scams, all this shit to get vagina out of you. And then they want to get it out of you. How can I get it out of her and not spend as much? How can I get it out of her for the least? That is always their mentality, to get the most for the least. So with you knowing that, right, since you're prey, you're unknowingly prey. You don't know you're prey because you listen to too much motherfucking R&B. You listen to too much Disney Channel shit. And you romanticize being prey. Let's call it what it is. You're prey. And you can hoodwink that same situation and put it in your favor. You could put it in your favor and get away scot-fucking-free. Get away scot-free. Exit very smoothly. Exit very slickly. And get away. Okay? Play oblivious. Cry and be like, you just wanted to use me. Make the nigga feel bad. Because he ain't got it. He ain't got your vagina yet. So he gonna try to paint himself in the best light he can. So he ain't gonna make himself look like some sex-thirsty vampire, which is what the fuck he is. He's not gonna make himself look like that. So when you doing all, oh no, like you just wanna use me, like you start acting fucking oblivious. He's still trying to get some, so he not gonna be mean. He not gonna be, now it might change if he gets the vagina. He might flip. He might change. He might not get fucked because he already had some. But while he's in the pursuing stage, he's gonna try to be attentive. He's gonna try to play and pretend like he's empathetic. He's gonna try to do all that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all the game. He gonna try to do all that shit because he's still trying to get the cooch. As a woman, you've got to be about your business first and never put all your eggs in one basket. As a woman. When you put all your eggs in one basket, because a lot of women don't like to hear that. They think, oh no, that makes me a hoe. Bullshit. What makes you a hoe is opening up your legs to a man who don't even see you marriage material. What makes you a hoe is birthing babies for a man who don't even see you as marriage material. He has made you, read your Bible. He has made you into a whore. So if that's your biggest fear, baby, you're too late. Anyways. She messed up because she came in as a Cassie, but she wasn't about her business. Her feelings got involved. She relinquished sex. He may have married her, but that don't mean shit. I feel like Wacka is cheap. I could be wrong, but I feel like he's cheap. She gave him sex, first mistake. You gave him sex and he didn't even do the job. You ain't even put him to work. You did not put that man to work. And you rewarded him with sex. That's where you fucked up at. Because sex is a reward. It's a reward, ladies. I know you don't know that, but vagina is a reward in a man's mind. So if you give it up to him and he's been behaving bad, if you give him sex and he has not delivered what he said he was going to deliver to you, and you are still giving him the draws, you have lost, my sir, my ma'am. He has won. You have lost. He has won. My ma'am. Moving on. So let's do this relationship no contact. Let's do it. Look, wishy-washy. The old wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Netflix and chill. Y'all. This is really, I'm about to give y'all, I'm trying y'all to see what I see, because I don't want to be long-winded. I'm trying to get y'all to see what I see. This is like what R. Kelly was doing with Ezreal and that other chick, where they became his girlfriends, get plastic surgery, shit like that, and he talking about he gonna build up their music career. Every bitch that R. Kelly has ever screwed, and this what makes me think he has never had sex with Aaliyah. He has never. This what makes me think he never had sex with Aaliyah, because every bitch that R. Kelly has screwed, name me, and he's promised that he gonna work on their singing careers. He's promising them that he's gonna work. Name me one famous bitch, at least one bitch that had one song. Name me one famous girl that he has fucked that's out there with music videos, popular. You at least heard one track. You ain't heard not one track. R. Kelly uses these girls' thirst for fame to sexually exploit them. And I don't want to hear this, oh no, that's terrible. That's men, baby. That's men. That's who you talk about you want to marry and you want to birth kids with. That's what they do. That right there, if you're shocked or you're traumatized by hearing that shit, You don't know, man. You've been living in delusion land. That's what they do, baby. Every guy that you've ever been out on a date with preying on you. They're preying on you. They trying to see how many dates they can get before they can fuck. That's predator. That's a predator. You're supposed to be going out on a date to get to know somebody. Not how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Everything that a dude is offering you is tainted. It's tainted. It's meant to exploit you. So a lot of women don't know that these little dates got it's dirty offers to taint. It's tainted offers. Niggas even think they should get pussy for being nice. Oh, well, I help you lift that heavy ass box and put it on your U-Haul, so I should get some pussy. Everything it has a catch to it. Motherfucker just ain't being nice for no reason. On rare occasions it happens, but niggas ain't nice. Men ain't nice. They're not nice. That's why it's so funny that women are always trying to be fair. You are asking to be exploited and given a short end of the stick, because if you know anything, men don't play fair. They don't play fair at all. Do you think it was fair that those chicks gave R. Kelly vagina and expecting a booming career? R. Kelly could have easily helped them girls boom a career, get something off the ground, and didn't. He got the sex, kept getting the sex, and ain't do shit with their career. Threw a couple of bags and purses they motherfucking way. Chump change, baby. Chump change. Bought them a couple fake ass titties and called it a day. P. Diddy's is the average fucking male. So if you're, oh my gosh, by P. Diddy, baby, where you been? Where you been? You been living in your mama's basement? Where you been? Because you couldn't have been in the streets. You couldn't have been out here. You couldn't have been dating. You couldn't have. Where you been? Sit on the internet all day? Like, where you been? Baby, where you been? Wishy-washy and Netflix and chill. Hold on, y'all. Wacka Flaka. With this wishy-washy, dirty laundry being exposed, I go back and forth. Honestly, I don't know what I want. He could have been in love with two people with this wishy-washy energy. And with this Netflix and chill, I want to chill and get close to you. So this person could have been in a love triangle or could have been lying. He might even be, because I heard he got a new girlfriend. That might have been a chick that he was cheating on her with, or that might be a chick that he caught feelings for. So with this Netflix and chill and wishy-washy, is definitely giving somebody who was in love with two people. He was in love with two people and couldn't choose, okay? And he could have underwhelmed. I feel like if he marketed to her about like some type of like, I don't know how long Tammy been in the industry, but if he marketed to her about like trying to like what Stevie J does, what Stevie J did with his chicks, it's giving Stevie J. It's giving Stevie J. It's giving R. Kelly. It's giving P. Diddy. It's giving Cassie. Who else is like that? Is giving Rashida with her husband. It's giving Kelly Rowland with her husband. Yes, I said it, because I heard, don't know if it's true, but I heard that Kelly Rowland's husband was her producer. These chicks marrying their producers, or their like the dudes that's supposed to be taking their career off the ground. How many of them have you seen where the career actually been off the ground? All these chicks that be, oh yeah, I was a singer, I was this and that. You see how the niggas discourse them? They discourse them, they take them off the track. They take them off the track of what the fuck they supposed to been doing. Have y'all noticed that? Most of these chicks that's married to their producers are not, their careers come to a halt. How the fuck you, that's so backwards. If I'm marrying my producer, like it better be like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Oh, Ali, I just said their name. Like, you better be making me popping like Jay-Z made Beyonce popping. You better be making me popping like Beyonce father, Matthew Knowles, made her popping. Like, that's how I feel. But instead, when these chicks get with Mary and get with they producers and get with these executives of these record companies, them bitches, where their career? Where their career? They end up like Cassie. Where is it? What happened to it? Where is it? It's something about that relationship drama. Someone doesn't want to see you. Look, y'all, it's so crazy. Y'all got to think about how much power women really have. Celebrity dudes still act like groupies. Celebrity dudes that could have anybody still act like thirsty for pussy. These dudes are whole celebrities and they still lying, manipulating. That's how powerful women are. But somehow y'all think men are the prize. Make that shit make sense. You think men are the prize. We have men who have not only fame, but millions of dollars. Girls throwing panties at them when they on the stage. And you mean to tell me these niggas are still bloodthirsty for sex to the point to where they're lying to girls, talking about they about to make them famous. That's power. They pretending to want relationships, or they're even fucking ruining the serious relationships that they have to fuck jump offs, to fuck groupies, to fuck they girlfriend's best sister, because they get out there, baby. They get wild. Sister, best friend, like, bruh, vagina is power. These niggas willing to ruin their whole family for it, no matter how rich or famous. And y'all think men are the prize? You think a motherfucker that got to scheme a bitch out of pussy is the prize, even when he has money and fame? You're lost, baby. You're lost. Relationship drama. Someone doesn't, I feel like he was not putting in any energy. And this is how you know when a nigga fucking with somebody else. Either fucking with somebody else or he is like a workaholic. But let's be honest, most dudes are lazy. So I doubt he's a workaholic. 9 times out of 10, he fucking with somebody else. Or if he's claiming to always be at work, he fucking with a bitch on a job. Y'all need to learn to be top flight investigators. Stop. Oh, I trust my husband. Yeah, I'm going to tell him I trust him to his face. And straight do investigations. Straight do investigations, because you know why motherfuckers are sloppy when they think that you blindly trust them. Learn to be a little manipulative. Relationship drama. Someone doesn't want to see you happy. Baby mom, baby dad, family, friends, or exes. So she could be moving on, but Wacka Flaka is jealous of her even moving on. But it's so weird and it's so crazy because Wacka Flaka also doesn't want to do right by her, doesn't take her seriously, tries to sabotage her career, and this is why old girl divorced Chris Samuels. I don't know if y'all watch Housewives of Potomac, but this is why old girl divorced Chris Samuels for this very thing. It's like he really tried to fucking steal her light, kill her light. He is an energy vampire. Wacka is a straight energy vampire. He may even use these women to get attention. Like he may use like how 50 Cent uses Cuban Link to bring more attention to his brand, more attention to him, or to get on like reality TV shows and shit like that. Like he like beautiful girls could be used to bring more attention to a man. They're like advertisement, because women love bad bitches and men love bad bitches. So if a nigga got a bad bitch on his arm, she's practically a collectible. She's practically a car show. I know y'all seen those car shows where everybody go and pay an entry fee to go look at all these beautiful, nice cars. That's beautiful women. They draw a crowd. They bring more attention to your business. Like, that's beautiful women. And it's so crazy because they don't even realize that they're used for that. So when these niggas be getting with them, they don't even really care about who these women are as people. They don't care about, these women are objects. And it's so crazy that a lot of beautiful women are unaware of that. So the next time a nigga tell you, well, what you bring to the table, and you're a beautiful woman, not only do you bring him more bitches, bring him more attention, bring him more clout, bring him social advancement, bring him more followers. So don't ever let a nigga tell you that your existence is not enough. Because, baby, niggas benefit off of female existence. Men benefit off of woman existence. Just having one. And y'all sit up here and let these niggas tell y'all that y'all don't bring nothing to the table. And that you got to bring material shit to the table for you to be of value. A lie. A lie. I don't want to go too deep into that. I don't want to get too deep in that, because the rabbit hole go deep, baby. All right. I'm in love and I'm happy. Please don't try to disrupt my peace. I hope you find happiness too. Y'all, I know this is crazy, but I feel like he is using other women to try to get Tammy jealous, to try to get Tammy's attention. Like, he's using other women to try to get her back. He's using other women like to emotionally like fuck her up. Like to get up under her skin. Give me more. So he may be promising Tammy, oh, we gonna work on this, or we gonna do this just to keep getting vagina or whatever. I told y'all that this is what I picked up on intuitively. Like, they still fuck around even if he got a bitch, but it's on the low. And even if not, he's trying to. I want my family back. Flatlining. We aren't what we used to be. The connection is fading away. Who's going to make the first move? Look at him sleep. It look at him. Look, y'all, this is PG. This is not PG-13. This is rated R. I am so sorry to get so graphic, but look at this nigga. It looked like he just went there, said his romantic something, and then got what he wanted. Probably nutted quick. She probably didn't even enjoy it. The dick probably trash. But look at him over there sleeping in a dream state. What they won't do for that bag, for that bag. What they won't do for that bag. Pay your tithes, pay your tithes. What they won't do for that bag. Ooh. A fling. This is only for a short time, so while it lasts, love me, sex me, and have fun with me. But he's doing this. He's sick. This man is sick. I feel like he's intentionally doing this. It's like he almost reminds me of my baby daddy. Like, my baby daddy used to intentionally do shit to make me feel less than. He used to intentionally, even in sex, Even in some of his tactics, even in cheating, it was to make me feel less than to. And his saying was always, "What you won't do, another one will." And my response was, "You don't do nothing for me, so you're not a loss. I'm not getting any benefits from you. You're not a loss, so I don't care. Like, have at it. I hope you find a girlfriend tomorrow." That was always my response. And then I used to tell him, well, the same way what you won't do, another nigga will. There's plenty of fish in the sea. It's like, there's plenty of guys out here. More guys than girls, technically. So, like, what was that supposed to do? But that will work on a low self-esteem having woman. That will work on a desperate woman. That will work on a chick who feels like she has no magic to her. And she feels like the man is the prize. I'm thinking that's what the type of women he's used to dealing with. That's what I'm thinking. And then my baby daddy also used to say, oh, you ain't doing enough. You ain't doing. And I told him, well, shit, you do it yourself then, shit. If you don't like it, well, how I do it, then do it your motherfucking self, nigga. He must not been used to that, because when I tell y'all he was upset, this nigga had to go outside in his Mercedes Benz and chill out because he was so angry. But if you tell me that I'm not good enough or something's not good enough, then guess what, nigga? Guess what? Look at that spider coming. Then guess what? Do it yourself. Go find another bitch to do it. We're not a match. I don't care. Disarms them, completely disarms them. Now they don't have power over you. Everything about a narcissist is power. Everything about a narcissist is getting a reaction out of you. Everything. Everything about a narcissist is to break you down, because narcissists are already broken. Quiet as it's kept. The big bad wolf that everybody love to talk about, the narcissist, they're already broken. They are already at a low state. Misery loves company. Even covert narcissists, it's the same thing. The only difference is the covert narcissist persona is way more better than the flat out narcissist. Because the flat out narcissists have a level of, most people know, like a self-centeredness, conceition. A covert narcissist is coming and tackling things at a different angle. They're more humanitarian. They have a better reputation. People speak highly of them. But a covert narcissist and a narcissist are both low vibrational, low self-esteem, scarcity mind state, energy vampires. So people out here getting conned and fucked up by motherfuckers with low self-esteem. Give me more ancestor spirit guys. Codependent. You getting fucked up by a codependent motherfucker? Slap yourself. Slap. In time, somebody is stringing somebody along just to get the sex. Catfish. And as I said, that catfish, y'all, I can't make this shit up. Somebody is stringing somebody along just to get the sex. And then when they're done, or they feel full or tired, then they go out and stray or go out and break up with that person. And then when they feeling like, oh, I have a taste for Tammy, they're coming back, selling that family, selling that love, selling that relationship, selling that we gonna help you work on your record, selling that I've had a wake-up call, selling that I've learned my lesson, start getting the vagina, keep getting the vagina, and then back on the streets they go once they're tired of it. Rinse, repeat. Catfish, fictitious person always wearing filters, not keeping it real, but that won't matter once you fall in love. Catfish. This person could be a love bomber too. Could be a love bomber. This person, everything that they're doing is tactful. Like he's doing this to Tammy to make her feel worthless. He's not It's not just about the sex. It's about power. Because men are all about power. It's not just about sex. It's not just about that. This man is putting this woman through this sick cycle of confusion, emotional abuse, and trying to basically groom her. Trying to groom her to make her feel so low that she'll accept anything from this person. That she'll feel like she can't do any better. Because that's the state that he's in. He wants her where he's at. Water seeks its own level. So if she's up here, and this is why women need to stop dating down. Stop dating down. Stop. I'm going to give him a chance. Stop dating down. Please stop doing it. Because this is what happens when you date down. If you are right here and he is right here, that nigga is going to drag you down to here. And the more insecure he is, the more lethal and unstable he will be. And he is going to fuck you up. Real talk. Embarrassed about finances. I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm scared you won't respect me. So this person also, somebody got money issues that they're not talking about. Somebody got money issues that they're not talking about. Happy family forever vibes. Yeah, somebody got money issues. And a lot of times men project. Men project. He got money issues. He's feeling insecure about that. He's feeling like Tammy is going to leave him in any way, or he's feeling like Tammy is going to find better because he ain't got his shit together. He's going to do shit like this to make her feel low so she'll stay. He's going to do shit like this. So I'm going to reject you before you reject me. I'm going to cheat on you before you cheat on me. I'm going to leave you before you leave me. Like, that's his energy. I'm going to do it to you first before. You may not do it to me, but I'm assuming because of my own insecurities and because of my own scarcity mind state, I'm assuming that you're going to do it to me. So I'm going to beat you to the punch. He may even accuse her of cheating, or may accuse her of talking to other people, or may accuse her, if they were together, he was doing, this is all projection. I know we just hung up, but I miss you already. Clingy, infatuation, and drunk off of your love. Love bombing. Toxic love. This connection is missing the element of true healthy love, but neither one wants to let go. I told y'all she might, look, my intuition is on point. That was an intuitive download. If you was here in the beginning, this was an intuitive download when I was channeling. Toxic love. Your love is like a drug. I know it's not good for me, but I'm addicted. Okay, like, that's the energy. He's a hater. I'm going to pull out some hater deck, and then I'm going to pull out an ending message, and that's going to be it. But this dude is lowering her vibrations. I feel like once she gets rid of him, she's going to be healthier, happier, more confident, more serene. And this is why I struggle with giving up my singlehood. This is why I struggle with, because I feel so much better single. I'm more confident. I feel healthier. I feel I love myself more. Like, I just feel so much better single versus in a relationship. I don't get the same high as I get when I'm single. And then when you're single, you know, a lot of guys, they all, here my queen, here my queen, here my queen, here my queen, here my queen. You mean I gotta give up my singlehood where niggas are hyping me up and I am sought after? I gotta give that up to get in a serious relationship and beg a nigga to give me something that dudes are giving me for free as a single woman. To me, that just don't make sense. To me, it don't make sense. Why would I give up my freedom to commit to a motherfucker and commit to begging him to treat me right. Commit to begging him to hype me up like the niggas on the street hype me up. That ain't even getting a nookie. It's like, why would I sit in a relationship and beg a dude to stop playing? Why would I sit in a relationship and beg a dude to stop playing when it's plenty of niggas out here telling me to stop playing? What's up? But when you have laser vision, which is where, this is where women, a lot of women fuck up. They have laser vision for one guy. They get stuck on one guy. Like they just never gonna, like monogamy is women's biggest fucking downfall. Because imagine how much more powerful you would be if when you see a guy and you gotta beg him to love you how you want to be loved when you could just get a new nigga. When you could just move around. Because the thing about it is, dudes like that, they don't really give a fuck about you. And I know that's harsh, because you're going to see 1,000 tarot readers tell you, oh, he miss you. Oh, I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of these niggas that play with you like that don't give a fuck about you. They don't got no emotions for you, none of that. Because if they did, they wouldn't be playing with you to begin with. Real talk. You make that he'll come acting, because they're good actors. They'll come acting like they love you, like they doing bad, and like they are. You know what? You know the day that I'll believe a nigga that say that is the day when that nigga come to me with all his shit together. Every time a dude, if a nigga is coming back to you at his worst, he is not coming back to you because he loves you and he realized you're his last resort. You're his last fucking resort. You're his builder chick. He needs you to build up his self-esteem, because whoever he was chasing that he thought was better than you broke his fucking ego. He needs you to build that shit back up. He also needs you to build him up financially. Buy a nigga some gold teeth and he gonna go smile in another bitch face with the very teeth, the very shirt, the very shoes that you bought him, because niggas are ruthless. This is what women don't get. They're ruthless. Ruthless. They're not connected. They're not connected, baby. Men is about quantity over quality. But they will sell you bullshit like they're about quality. They're lying. Just like these dudes on Facebook talking about they got all these standards. Them niggas ain't got no standards. Stop lying. A bitch threw a pussy in his face right now. He going. Most of these niggas be lying. And y'all be falling for that shit hook, line, and sinker. Give me more. Give me more. They can't stand that you got it made. He could be hating because Tammy got pretty privilege. He could be hating because, like, men be gawking. Men be gawking over Tammy. Tammy really could do better. He knows Tammy can do better. He knows, Flaka knows that Tammy could get 10 times better than Tammy, but Tammy don't know that. So, because she doesn't know that, Wacka is eating her ass up. Eating her self-esteem up, trying to manipulate her thoughts and reverse the reality. So when if he is trying to make her feel incompetent, that's because he feels incompetent. Standing next to Tammy, he feels incompetent. So like I said, water seeks its own level. So he got to bring Tammy down to his level, because that's the only way he could stomach her. Real talk. And she's unaware. She's unaware. Wacka Flocka knows that she could do way better. And his ego won't allow. His ego will not allow him to release her. This nigga is an enemy of Tammy. Not an ally, an enemy. He wants to keep her from her happiness. He wants to keep her from being loved the way that she deserves to be loved. He wants to hold this woman back in every form. It's not enough that he is holding her back in the career front. He's holding her back as far as love. As far as love and finding her worth and healing and finding her beauty, not just on the outside, but on the inside. He wants her to think in the way that he wants her to think. This man is controlling and dangerous. He's controlling and dangerous. Like, I'm not even being funny. Trying hard to lower your self-esteem. Y'all can't tell me. Thanks for the confirmation. Y'all can't tell me. Y'all can't tell me. Spirit don't speak through me, baby. You can't tell me they don't. Let's keep going. Fake witches hating on you. He may even be going as far as to doing black magic if he's into spiritual stuff. Spying on your family. So he could be watching her. Come on, Mommy. I'm coming in. You gonna help me pick my cards up?
Yes. If you just go ahead.
Claiming credit over your success. This is what niggas do all day. She wouldn't be famous if it wasn't for me. Like how Trick did Trina. She wouldn't be famous if it wasn't for me. I'm the one that put her on. Or how they always saying, like, with female rappers, males be writing their lyrics. That type of energy. Inboxing your followers, trying to turn them against you. Return to sender backfired on them. So, like, something is going to backfire on him. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. So if he has any insecurity, if she has any insecurities, he nitpicks at him. All right, closing this out, and I'm about to get off of here. I told myself this was gonna be quick, but y'all, I'm nosy. So I'm nosy. I was invested. This is very interesting couple. They really need their own show. They really need their own show. Because, bitch, if you going to get dragged, embarrassed, and degraded, you might as well get a check. A real check. Not the breadcrumbs that nigga giving you. A real spinoff. You could get you a reality TV show and people be like, Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. And then start making your music. I done seen plenty of motherfucking celebrities from these shows, these reality TV shows, and that's their spinoff, like Cardi B, for example. Immediacy, Saint Expedite. Okay, so this is the end of it. And then I'm about to go. Like, come on. Get up. Get up. And then it's crazy because she could pull, y'all, I don't know if y'all watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville. This lady is so smart. Now, she may come off crazy on TV, but I'm telling you, this lady's smart as fuck. Her husband was cheating. So not only did she air his infidelity out for the world to see, but she did that shit, aired his infidelity out because he was doing her dirty. Her name, I forgot her name. She's a Scorpio, though. But, like, Martell and oh, girl. So she plans to divorce this man. She divorces this man on national TV. So not only did Melody get a name for herself, but Melody got paid. She got paid for her pain and suffering, embarrassed that nigga, and got paid to embarrass and expose that nigga. Women have got to start thinking in a business sense. Y'all keep love. This is how niggas hoodwink y'all, because y'all so hooked on dope with this love shit. This is how niggas breadcrumb y'all successfully, because y'all so hooked on love. Love is not a fucking tangible offer. Cannot even be proven. It cannot even be proven. A motherfucker tell you anything. Real talk. Be about your business. Half the time, most of these dudes are jokes. They're jokes. Get up. Get up. I gotta get this thing so I can end the live. Saint expedite immediacy for. Let's see. And I just be feeling so sorry because so many women take them serious, baby. I laugh in a nigga face real quick. I don't take these niggas serious. I don't take them serious. Saint expedite changes and releases old forms of thought and behavior patterns, encourages independence, confidence, and self-respect. Listen to this. Encourages independence, confidence, and self-respect. She's lost. She has a lack of dignity. She ain't got it. Brings in a stronger inner urge to move forward and achieve goals. He calls for people to own their personal power. She ain't got it. She probably came into this situation already broken. I don't know what type of skeleton she has, but she probably came into this situation already broken, got with a man who seen her brokenness, and he broke her down some more, creating a codependent relationship that she feels she can't unhip herself from. He calls for people to own their personal power of authority, be ready for changes, and accept responsibility in the grand design of life. Saint Expedite reminds us that he does not do the work for you, but rather with you. Don't just sit back and wait for the miracles to happen. Go out into the world and work your magic with him. Expedite appears to let you know that the best way through changes is to let go of the desired outcome and prepare for ground landing. Trust in yourself and do not quit. Y'all, as I'm reading this, I literally heard they gonna always get back together. He always comes back to me. This is we have real love. This is love. We can't just let go of each other. Baby, you're convenient pussy. Girls be bragging about being disposables. You're a disposable. You're a disposable. I remember I was reading this status of this girl, and she literally said, me and this guy that I used to talk to, me and him been together for 5 years. Like, I'm always gonna be here. Ain't no bitch taking my spot. This is what she was bragging about. I'm like, bitch, he don't want you. If he wanted you, why he still looking around? He does not want you. Why is it that you making statuses showing yourself to be a miserable bitch, but you're bragging about keeping yourself attached to a miserable relationship that's making you miserable? He knows that you are old faithful. You are gonna be there. You don't have no boundaries. You don't have no self-respect. You don't have no self-love. He knows that no matter what he does, you are going to put up with his shit. That is why you are still around as a energy source. Some of these dudes, some of these girls think it's a flex to be claimed, and it's really not. Because some of these niggas will marry, get with, date a bitch that they know no matter what he does, she gonna take him back. A idiot. A idiot. No matter how much he embarrasses her, she gonna take him back. She gonna say, we got love, we got something special, lying to her motherfucking self while she's dying on the inside. This is why I be loving it when I be wanting guys to fall in love, but I be wanting guys to fall in love and then that bitch burns his ass so he can see how it feels. Because a lot of guys don't understand the psychological and emotional damage that cheating causes. They won't understand it till it's done to them, till they fall in love with a woman. Till they fall in love with a woman and that woman do him the same way he been doing women his whole life. They'll never understand that level of trauma till it's done to them. Real talk. Let's see. Saint Expedite does not discriminate between poor or rich and is most efficient assisting with legal cases, health, business, study, creativity, or anything that screams for urgent attention. Saint Expedite is extremely popular in France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Latin America, and Brazil. That's all that I got. This girl, she needs to get a backbone. She needs to self-empower herself and stop looking for validation from Wacka Flaka. Stop looking for validation outside of herself. She's a people pleaser. A lot of times people who are like this are people pleasers. And a narc loves a people pleaser. But some narcissists are people pleasers too. Believe it or not. The covert narcissist is normally a people pleaser. That's their outer personality is people pleasing. But that's all that I got.
Deuces.
Deuces.